Hello, hello, hello. Today we're back with another review here. I've just been getting some new stuff in the mail, which is super exciting because I love getting art mail. I would love to do one of those art boxes, but not quite yet. Soon. Soon I will. At least I hope so. So today I am really excited about this one because... Something I've never. Ow! I hurt my arm. Ugh. Okay, so let's try again. Really excited about this because I just got these in the mail. So a while back, like months back, Liquitex had an offer to get a free sample of their new acrylic gouache. And so, of course, I signed up real fast, and then they said that they had to cut it off because of an overwhelming response and blah, 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 right? So, a good couple months went by, and I swore maybe I just didn't get it or I got cut off or something. So I kind of let it go. I even asked them when they were going to start mailing it out or what this deal was, and they never got back to me. But today, this came in the mail. So I did a little happy dance, and I was super excited to get it. It's one of their brand new products. Here, you kind of see the little fancy packaging here that they have for it. So let's open it up and take a look. I'm not sure if anybody's done any reviews on this yet, so we'll see. Maybe by the time this posts, there'll be reviews for it. Let's see. Oh, we have a little booklet. Here. Let's see. It says, the most intense color, a flat matte effect, no brush strokes, no cracks, no need to dilute. Superb fluidity and application, all with a permanent water-resistant finish when dry. It says, ultra pigmented, opaque, semi-opaque, smooth and fluid, no brush strokes, matte finish, water resistance, non-cracking, no need to dilute. It says 50 colors, introducing new Liquitex Acrylic Gouache, perfect for fine art, design, illustration, layering, solid color blocking, and mixed media in a spectrum of 50 intermixable colors. We've reimagined the traditional gouache using Liquitex innovation to bring you a new paint with extra benefits of an acrylic. And then it repeats that information in different languages. Ooh, new page. Is that a new page? Oh, this one it looks like they just this is perfect bottle, tapered nozzle, a choice of cut marks. Screw off the top, an extra wide neck to give easier access, squeezable body. Oh, it's got a squeezable body. No cracking. Again, it says due to the high level of pigment, most gouaches can crack when drying. Ours sets a new benchmark, giving you a reliable, non-cracking finish. It shows the competitor, which is all like, ee, scratch, all cracked up, and then the Liquitex is nice and smooth. Says the sets, and then it shows the different sets. It's got primaries and a set of 6. I don't know if those are those little squeezy tubes, and these are probably, oh yeah, so these are 0.74 ounces. This is 2 ounces, fluorescence at 2 ounces, and then essentials at 0.74, and that's a 12-piece set. It says for techniques, illustration and design, solid color blocking, layering, blah blah blah. It pretty much repeats the same information. Okay. So the actual paints. Let's take a look. Ooh. And for samples, I gotta say that this is a pretty nice size sample. I was a little surprised to see it in a tube like this because the last one that I did for the Studio 71 came in the little bottles. They didn't come in these crazy tubes. So like, at least all the ones that I've seen always come in like a little tube like this versus this. Was this 4 fluid ounces? 0.4 fluid ounces. This is 0.74. So just sent out blue and red. I'm pretty sure that's all they sent out. I don't think they had different colors. Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to open it. Oh, okay. It just kind of pops off. Cool. So there's the tip. And then there's the seal right there. Interesting. Oh, so it does have little marks if you want to cut it bigger. But I'm too afraid to do that. So let's go ahead and open this one too. I'm always a little afraid to open these seals because I've had them explode on me. That is pretty. Oh my, now paint on me. Whoop. Just a second, let me double check on my kiddo. My kiddo's a little upset because I'm not letting him in. Okay, not that I'm laughing at him, I'm just saying. So look at that, that is really, really pretty. Let's check out, ooh, look at that pigment. Ooh. Ooh. See? This is why I don't face things close to me, because then they explode, especially all over me. I don't want to be exploded. Oh, I thought that was good. Oh, it's scarlet. I don't know. That's a little orangey. So yeah, these. Wow. Ooh, wowie, wow. I'm impressed. I'm just gonna put these right here. I might just pull the paint off of that because I'm kind of frugal and I don't like to waste. So. And then I'm going to screw these little caps back on because I'm going to test this out too. That looks like a bubble. These, we can put that back on. This one didn't come off, so we're going to... Getting this top off is a little hard. We want you to fight it. Okay. So let's take a look. I had a brush. Ah, there it is. Okay. So... I'm wondering if I can use watercolor brushes with this. Does it say what kind of brush you use? I mean, it says acrylic. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't use this one. That makes me a little nervous. So I'm gonna pull out my acrylic brushes real fast. Let's see where they are. Whoa! Oh no, they're stuck. Okay. So these are my cheapy acrylic brushes. I think I had better ones somewhere, but I have no idea where they are because I can never find anything. I'm always losing everything. And I would open up this door and let it. Oh, well, there's that. But, oh well, this will do. Let's give these a go. So I'm just going to pull out... This one's kind of... Well, that one's kind of beat up, so let's pull out something different. Love this one. Let's see what it looks like. I'm so excited. Okay, so first, I'm just gonna pull from this and then we'll go ahead and we'll spread around. This is just watercolor paper. I'm wondering if I should use my crappy acrylic paper. But we'll see how this interacts here. Ooh, yeah, that's really lovely. Just a little bit to see what it does. All that pounding is my son throwing a fit right now, so I apologize for that. I told him I was showing the video. Oh, that is beautiful. My goodness. That is some beautiful, beautiful color. It's not quite as vibrant as the other. I mean, I'll go ahead and I'll try the other one just to show the difference. Man, that is pretty. And it's just so even when it's really thick, so it's just, ooh, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. Gorgeous. I'm having a little trouble getting this one thicker on there, but that's okay. So see how it dries. I guess that's what most important is how it dries. Afraid of staining here. It washes really well. My goodness, wow. Okay, I really like that. Hold on a second. I had to tell the spawn to chill out. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's let that dry off a little bit. I have to say that this is really nice. I mean, if you compare it to, let's pull out these puppies that I just reviewed last time. I guess Crimson would probably be the closest. Maybe Vermilion? It's hard to say. It's like a mix between the two. But we'll try both of those. And then as far as like the blue, it's more like an ultramarine almost. So I'm gonna do just a pop of the blue on there to test it out to see how it compares to this stuff. I am guessing that, oops, I don't put too much on there. Oh no. I don't know. Should I mix the water? Ooh. Hang on, everybody. Let me go get some fresh water. Okay, I'm back. I got fresh water, and we are going to compare these two. Okay. Woo! Yeah, this one's more of a red. And maybe if I mix these two. Yeah, it seems like this is like a little bit of an orangey red almost. Let's try this. Close. Not really. I tried. Oh shoot! I put it in the wrong water. See, I'm kind of a mess sometimes. Hopefully that won't totally mess up the brush. I doubt it. Yeah, see these, they react a little bit more to water. I feel like the texture's a little more splotchy, I guess. It's more watercolory. That's for sure. And I have some old Liquitex somewhere. I don't know where. Like acrylic paint. I might dig it up just out of curiosity so we can see what it looks like. So here is the closest that I can get to that color. Yeah, you can definitely see a difference in how that looks. Compare the two. So I'll let that sit. Let me see if I can find my acrylics. Ooh, they might be down here. I have all sorts of little drawers. Ah, I found that. Okay. Okay, we're in business. I don't paint much with them anymore, but I still have a ton of these. Oh my gosh, they're so old. Let's see, because if I can find one that's similar, I can kind of see, and I have a couple Liquitex. What is that? Oh. That one will probably be pretty darn close. I can't believe I haven't painted these in forever. Now I'm going to have to do a painting. And I guess Cad Red will have to do. Okay, so we're going to give this a shot and see how this looks. I haven't opened these. Oh, never. So this is Heavy Body Ultra. Woo! Oh my gosh. I forgot how thick that comes out. I hope these aren't. And this is like a brand, this too, I don't think I've even really, wow. Either that or it's just been a while. They kind of smell like these do. You can kind of smell the acrylic paint on it a little bit. Oh my gosh. I really need to break these out more and paint with them. Oh, I forgot. This one had a busted tube. Well, we could still try. I mean, kind of damns itself anyways. Darn. Man, I gotta go through my paints. Alright, that was, I'm sorry, that was the Utrecht Cadmium Red acrylic heavy body. And because this is the same thing, I'm just going to use the same thing because I'm lazy. And then I will mark it. So here we go with the Cad. So here is acrylics. Its texture is definitely similar to the acrylic paints. For sure. When you're comparing the two between this one and that one. But you can thin this, it seems like you can have an easier time thinning that out over like the traditional acrylic paint. I just want to leave enough room to be able to squeeze them out. And here comes the Liquitex brand Ultramarine. Oh yeah, that color's really close. Oh yeah, because they're both ultramarine. Ah! So you could probably get, I mean, not that you want to, but I guess you could get similar colors. 22? Oh, see, that one's a little bit nicer to me. But it's definitely not as smooth, I would think. It could be just that this paint is really old too. I use really old art supplies. I have trouble throwing out art supplies, to be perfectly honest. They're my babies. My babies. Woo, okay. So now we got something to look at. And for simplicity, I am going to write the names on them. Okay? Alright. Alright. So, there we have the names. So you can, I don't know if you can tell, these are drying out now. The matte look of these two are very similar. I feel like this one is a little bit smoother. And this is crappy paper, keep in mind. This one kind of shows the, I mean, it advertised that you wouldn't be able to see the strokes of your brush, but you can kind of see them on this one. Overall, they're really nice to work with. Let's try this thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a little hard to control. I feel like I just wasted a whole bunch of paint. Suck some of that back in. I really do. I feel like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I'm the type of paint is precious. Or it could be just because I'm used to watercolor and not using like a ton of watercolor. So let's see if I can control this. I mean, I guess that would be easy to squeeze it out on your palette. I'm guessing. Oh, it has the light fastness on this. I didn't realize that. So it shows the series on it, how opaque it is, the light fastness of it. It says excellent. Oh, I didn't know that. And this says series 2. And the pigments. But I think this is more for ease of putting on your palette because it is really difficult to control. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Overall, though, I have to say, I'm really impressed with this stuff. It doesn't smell very. Oh, does it just spin on? Oh, it just kind of snaps on. Oh, doesn't snap. I have to say that it's really lovely to work with. The colors are really nice, nice and bright. It does have a really nice finish to it. I don't know how much it is. As soon as I find out, I will go ahead and put it either in the description or in the video because I do plan on making a painting with this to show you guys how it works in process, and hopefully I can get my camera to cooperate. And oh my gosh, I just realized I splattered all over my backdrop. Ha! Okay, I don't know when that happened. Probably when I was doing it. Anyways, so I will get back to you guys with a proper painting soon, and then we'll see what it looks like. All right, let's see what we can do with this stuff. I went ahead and I created with my samples. I really like this piece. I've never really done a whole lot. I mean, I've done traditional art, but I've been more of a digital artist for a long time. And just recently I've come back into traditional art. And if you hear any crazy laughter, it's my son going crazy out there despite the fact that I closed my door. Anyways, so this was done completely in the acrylic gouache. And final thoughts. The colors are really lovely still. They're very bright. There is a difference between working with the acrylic gouache compared to the Studio 71, which seems more like watercolor gouache. I did a little bit of research and I realized that there is a difference between the two of them. I guess being the carrier, I want to say is the word. And if I'm wrong, you know, sorry. I'm not sure if that's the right word. So these definitely act more like acrylics because it's acrylic, and the other ones act more like watercolor. So the colors are a little bit, they're not muted, but they're like flatter in a way. It's hard to explain. They definitely acted like acrylic paint. So I was trying to get my washes and stuff, and I was having a little bit of trouble with some of my transitions like that. The skin came out really nice, but it was a bit of work to get it to look like that, just because it didn't want to flow. The other thing is like getting a transparency was a little bit harder. So yeah, and also like if I went in straight with just paint without any water, it kind of dragged a little and dried brushed rather than a nice line like I wanted, like I could do with the Studio 71. The water also diluted it quite a bit. I said it wasn't supposed to, you didn't have to dilute it, but I used water to kind of get some differences since I'm only working with two colors. And the other thing it said is that you shouldn't be able to see brush strokes. Well, you can kind of see them here. I didn't have that much trouble with the red. I don't know why the blue was more trouble than the red. But overall, I would use these again for sure. They're really, really nice. The quality is really nice in the paint. You can really see it when you work with it. Not to say the Studio 71 is garbage. It's just two different mediums, you know. So highly recommend. The only other complaint I have, I should say, major complaint that was like almost a deal buster for me is the caps. The problem with the caps is that, I mean, you have this top cap that just is supposed to pop off and then you can unscrew the whole thing. Well, my biggest problem is it didn't take much to unscrew this, so I'd go to pull this off and I'd end up like pulling the whole cap off. There was one point where I wasn't looking and I went to go put more on my palette and I had pulled the whole lid off and I didn't realize it and turned it like this. Fortunately, it was thick enough it stayed inside the tube and didn't just go all over the place. The other thing that happened is I went to go pop this off and it slipped out of my hands trying to pop it off and fell on the floor. Fortunately, again, the paint was thick enough that it stayed in the bottle. But it's something to think about that it's a little difficult to get this on and off. For some reason, I had a harder time controlling the red coming out of the little squeezy tube than the blue. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if it has anything to do with Series 2 versus Series 1 paint. But the red felt like it was much easier to work with than the blue for sure. Anyways, so these are for sale. I will put the links down in the description. It looks like these bottles, I don't think it's the .74s. I think they were 2 fluid ounces, were $7.60 on Jerry's Artorama, and then on Amazon they had the sets of 6 of the 2 fluid ounce colors for $38 and some change or something like that. As soon as I find out, I'll have a little message that pops up on there and tells you how much. Anyways, so yeah, I highly recommend. These are a win for me. If I could get more, I probably will. Though I should just work with my acrylics. But what's nice about these is they don't have that the build-up of impasto, I think is the word. So they're nice and flat. So it's like working with nice flat acrylics. I guess, I don't know if soft bodies are like that. I haven't really worked with soft body paint. But anyways, yep, These are great. Thanks so much for sticking around. I will probably make a print of this one because I really like this picture. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment. Feel free to subscribe because I will be trying to have new content every Friday. And other than that, have a great time. Bye.